everyone, it's me again, and it's tutorial time! My favorite time when I get to do some pretty easy makeup tutorials for you guys. Now, my goal for this was originally to do a full face, but then I got these two giant face demons and I don't want to put any makeup on them for fear of contaminating my makeup or making them worse, so I just decided to do eyes and lips today. I opted for something really grungy, something I would wear when I'm not actually wanting to put on a full face of makeup. This is great for fall. It's really grungy, very 90s, very like Courtney Love, you know, Kurt Cobain era, hence the flannel. I actually put this look on Instagram and you guys really seem to like it, so I figured I'd do a tutorial for you. It's one of the easiest makeup looks I have to pull out of my arsenal, and with fall coming up, I figured it might be a nice look for you guys to try. So if you want to see how to get this vampy grungy mess we got going on here, then keep on watching. Hey everybody, alright, let's get started on this tutorial. I already have one eye done so you can kind of see as I'm going through this what we're going for, like what the end result's gonna be. I've already primed my eyelids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, the anti-aging one, and I've already done my brows. I mean, honestly, you don't even really have to bother doing your brows with this. I just did it because my brows are pretty sparse naturally, so I like to try and fill them in a little bit. Every time I do my makeup, it's just something I do, but y'all don't have to do that. First, we're gonna grab our Kat Von D Ladybird palette. This is going to be the center of your existence for this look today. I specifically want to use this Immortal Love pencil. You guys can see that I've used the living crap out of it. It's like a nub now. But our first step is we're going to take this pencil, and I've sharpened it a good bit, and we're going to put it right up against the lashes and moving a little bit further up toward the outside. It's okay if this is an absolute hot mess because we're gonna blend it all out anyway, so don't even worry about it. I'm gonna move my mirror. Hey, I'm just getting real all up into the lashes. If you guys hear noises, my ferrets are playing, sorry about it. Just gonna smudge that into the lashes and bring it up a little bit as you go out, like I said. And you can kind of change it up depending on your eye shape. Oh, it's really hard to talk while I'm doing that. Awesome. Now right away, because these dry mad quick and once they set you're not going to move them, I'm going to take this little tiny Sephora smudger brush. You can use whatever smudger brush you have, and we're going to smudge this out on the upper lash line. And again, we're kind of working to lift the upper edge because this is going to be a pretty dark look. We don't want to look like a bloodhound, you know, all saggy faced. So just lift it a little tiny bit. I'm going to take a basic eyeshadow C brush. This is from e.l.f. It's really old and kind of shitty, but that's okay because there's only one thing we needed to do, and that's pack on color. So I'm going to take this, whoop, chocolate brown shade right there, and I'm gonna pat that over where I put the eyeliner and a little bit further up. So I'm gonna knock that off a little bit because this is mad pigmented, and I'm gonna kind of pat that on and further up a little. Y'all can hear my ferrets in the background. They're crazy. Cool. So you see kind of what I'm doing here? I'm just literally packing that over the liner and kind of building up just a smidgen. We don't want to go as high as the crease, we just want to get right up underneath of there. But we're still on the lid. Cool. Awesome. I'm going to take, and you don't have to do this step if you don't want to, I just want to define my crease out a little bit, so I'm going to take this kind of darker shade, darker lid shade right there, and I'm going to put it in my crease. Just a little bit. Like, I just want literally the smallest amount of shadow in there. because I have more shadow in this crease than I do in this one. Both my eyes are different shapes. This one's a little bit heavier, so I have to decorate my right eye to match my left one. I'm going to also pack some of that crease color onto the parts of the lid where the chocolate brown shade isn't. So like up here just above that chocolate brown color, I'm going to gently pat in some of that darker crease color. And that's just to help kind of blend things out. I mean, I don't know, it's tough to explain because I'm not blending things out, but it's to help create a little bit more of a depth. What I love about this look is that it doesn't have to be perfectly neat and clean, so it wears amazingly throughout the night, because the more smudged and fucked it gets, the better it looks. So you don't have to be a makeup master to do this and have it look pretty epic. I'm gonna go ahead and reapply some of that Immortal Love pencil right along the lashes again, just to emphasize the lashes. We're not gonna blend this one out, so just try and keep it as thin of a line as you humanly possibly can. And this is just to define our lashes even more. I'm trending toward the outside. I'm not gonna put this too much over on the inside, just trying to darken up that lash line. Hi. Did you want to say hi to everybody? Yeah, hi. Hi, YouTube. How you doing? Mascara. We'll do mascara. So I'm going to throw some mascara on. You guys can put falsies on top of this if you want to, but it really didn't feel right for me to do it that way, so I'm just throwing on some mascara. This is Too Faced's Better Than Sex. You could use a spikier mascara, but I kind of like the juxtaposition of the really dark, messy, smudged out eye makeup with like dainty, fluffy lashes. I don't know. Do my bottom lashes too. As kind of a last step for the upper lash line, I'm gonna go ahead and put a line of this liquid eyeliner. It's Kate Super Sharp. It's a Japanese brand. Just use whatever pen liner you have. And I'm gonna stamp it right up close to the lashes to just define them even more, because we don't have a whole lot going on eyeshadow wise. So we want these lashes to poke out. So I'm gonna take that same Immortal Love pencil and I'm gonna put it around the waterline. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Just barely going into the lashes a little bit. Cool. And now we're gonna smudge that out. Are you guys noticing a pattern here? It's just plant and smudge and plant and smudge and plant and smudge. So now I'm gonna take that same chocolate brown shade and I'm gonna plop it over the liner we've got going on down there. And then directly underneath that, I'm actually going to take this burnt orange color all the way on the end. It's called Cleopatra, it's amazing. I'm going to take just a touch of it, just a little tiny bit, and I'm going to put it underneath the darker brown, just to help blend things out even more. Smudgy, check. Smoky, check. Grungy, total check. Now make sure you look dead on in a mirror every once in a while just to make sure both sides are sort of even, but if they're not, who cares? Now, because we've got so much darkness and set-in-ness around the eyes, I'm gonna highlight a little bit just to get rid of some of the dark circles up through here. I'm gonna take my L'Oreal Magic Lumi Concealer, which is in this little pen style, which to be honest drives me absolutely nuts. I hate these because nothing comes out and then everything comes out. I'll pat it on the back of my hand a little bit and then just touch it over where my cavernous parts are, because I have pretty deep set eyes. So if you have deep set eyes like I do, you might want to do this step. And then I'm gonna take my ring finger and just gently pat it out. Looking good. That's pretty much the eye makeup done. Like I said, it's really, really, really easy. Don't gotta do much at all for this. It's a no-brainer. It's nice and grungy. You could do this on a day-to-day look, like I've worn this during the day with some flannel like I got going on right now. And I've also worn it at night, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. I've been wearing this a lot, and people seem to like it. I mean, which is awesome because it's really, really messy and kind of lazy. But now I'm gonna do some lips for you, and this is gonna be a kind of a way to segue into the evening, because technically you could just put on the rest of your face makeup, pair this with a nude lip, and you got it going on. But if you wanted to wear this during the evening, I'm gonna show you how to do that with some lips. So I'm taking the NYX retractable lip liner in dark red. You can use whatever you have on hand, just make sure it's like a dark brick burgundy red, and I'm just gonna line my lips. I do not know what Onyx is doing right now. My ferrets always decide to go ham right when I'm filming. Crazy. Does anyone else have that problem? Do your pets go crazy when you film? Thumbs up if they do. Obligatory ferret moment. Cool. So now that we've got the lips looking weird as hell, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my lipstick. This is Sephora brand lipstick in the shade Courtesan. It's a nice, very dark burgundy red, like it's insane. This kind of reminds me of 666 by Melt Cosmetics, which I've been lusting after forever, but they're still out of stock. Get on that, y'all. Now, if you don't have this shade, you could also use the OCC Lip Tar in Vintage. It's a similar color. I'm going to put my lips on my finger, just so it doesn't get on my teeth. Beautiful. And there you go. That's pretty much how you can take this from day to very, very, very evening. You could also wing the eyeshadow out a little bit more if you wanted to, but I just love this color combination, and it's pretty freaking great. I'm really into it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial. Do some awkward posing. Awkward posing. Hello. Hello. So grunge. So wonderful. Let me know what you guys think. Put it down in the comments below. What do you think of this messy, grungy look? What are you guys doing for Halloween? What kind of costumes and makeup are you getting in the works? I'm gonna be filming Halloween videos all next week, so that's, you know, all that stuff's gonna get queued up before I leave for the States. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave those comments, leave that love. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of 2014, and only you guys can help make that happen. So leave all that love, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!